Games Workshop is currently doing its pick and mix paint set promotion, in which you buy 10 paints and the most expensive one of those will be free. And you may look at these and think, a plastic tray and a cardboard box, that's more packaging that needs to be thrown away and be cluttering up the planet. Or you could think like I do and think, that's more free secret terrain. I've cut a cardboard panel from the paint set box, and this is the right size to fit on top of the plastic tray between the points where it curves up at either end. Now you will notice that this actually leaves a small hole at either side where the end slots for paint pots were located. And to fill these, it's actually quite simple because they happen to be about the same size as a 32mm base. So either you could use a pair of compasses to draw a 32mm circle on, say, the end tab of the box, or you could just draw around a base, which is what I've done to make two cardboard discs, and these will quite simply drop in to hide those holes. Now that's really the basics, all you need. You could just use that as your terrain, paint it up, but of course I'm going to go a bit further, and in a similar fashion to the previous terrain like this I made, I have also from the box cut out some square tiles that I'm going to use to decorate this flat surface. With all of the bits of cardboard now glued to the plastic tray, again I could just stop here and paint this as a piece of terrain, but I'm going to go further and I'm going to decorate this with some other odds and ends that I have available. The terrain piece didn't need a lot of work to decorate it further. The main feature is made from a Citadel spray can lid. I cut that in half vertically and placed the two halves back to back to produce this piece of machinery. And I further decorated that with 3 strips of cardboard taken from the same box that this plastic frame came in. This helps cover the join between the two halves of the spray can. On the end I've decorated it with an Aquila armour plate taken from a Bane blade. And I have a couple of details over here made from the door panel of a Ran Raider. That gives me an equipment shelf and a control panel, and the control panel is just supported by part of a Hunter Killer missile. Now I want to make this a bit more durable, so I'm going to do exactly what I did with the last one of these secret terrain pieces, and I'm going to stick it to a placemat. And because of the size of this, I'm also going to add on over here a tank made from another spray can lid and a couple made from the larger paint pots that you can get, and I'll just glue all those in place. And then after that, this just needs sand covering the base before it can be painted. Here is the based terrain piece, and I left this to dry overnight given the amount of PVA glue that I had to use to stick all the sand down. But now I'm ready to start painting. And here we have the painted and finished terrain piece, along with a squad of brave Imperial Guardsmen to defend it against the enemies of the Master of Mankind. But I'm not quite done yet, because there is a third piece of plastic packaging used by Games Workshop that I think can be used to make interesting terrain. So keep an eye out for that video coming up soon, hopefully. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Bye.